Hey, welcome back to Super Smash Bros. Melee. In this episode, we are going to continue on through classic mode, starting with Peach. We're going to play as Peach. We're going to play... Ooh, which dress do we want to play in? Let's go ahead and play in the blue dress. I feel like the blue dress might be a good option. And because we keep dying so often, I'm going to bump our lives up to 4 because, you know what, I'm a terrible at video games player, and it's the only way I'm ever going to survive. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to cut down on our score a little bit, but... it is what it is. Versus Fox. All right, let's fight Fox, I suppose. Can I get my bearings back? I suppose is the question of the hour. As we keep saying in these videos, the more we play this game, the more used to the game we'll get. And I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart. So let's go ahead and try that one more time. Let's verse Bowser instead, because I'd rather not lose a life right off the bat like that. If can be entirely helped, I'd much rather not lose a life right off the bat like that. Yeah, give me my life back. Slap Bowser in the face. Slap Bowser in the face. He does not deserve to be in comfort at all. He needs to be in serious pain. No, don't smash on my face. That's not what I want you to do. Oh, see you later. I wanted to use that Pokeball, but I guess it didn't matter. Ooh, now I'm suddenly on Bowser's side. Bowser was like, you know what? Congratulations on the win. It's now my turn to be your friend. Which I suppose is fine. I am not gonna complain too much, my good old friend. Get out of here, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong, I don't like what you're doing to me. See you later, Fox. It was a good attempt. Your attempt at surviving was decent, but it could have been better. See you later, Donkey Kong. I will say I am halfway decent at playing as Peach in this game. I'm pretty good at playing as Peach in all the Smash games. How am I gonna get that? I have no idea how I'm gonna get that. Like that, I guess? Question is, how am I gonna get back up again? I am not entirely positive how I'm gonna get back up again. Like this, I guess? Something like that. Suppose that might work. That might be beneficial in some way, who's to say? Alright, so where are we going here? Let's see, we're gonna go up here. There's one right there. Where is our next one? There you are, you're right there. Okay, I think we are entirely capable of doing this. There we go, there's that one. And this final one should be relatively easy to grab, provided I don't mess up a simple jump. It wouldn't be a video by It's-A-Me64 if I didn't embarrass myself, right? Right? It really wouldn't. It really, really wouldn't. It really would not be a video by yours truly if I didn't manage to completely embarrass myself in every possible fashion. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, we're going to be doing we're going to be going back and doing the target mission at the end anyway, so it's not a big deal if we do it now or later. It's just for convenience sake that we do it now. But it's not a huge deal whether we do it now or later. Again, it just makes me look better at video games if I can do it in the first go rather than having to do it the second go around. Hello there, Giant Link. Welcome to the world. We are here to destroy the world. But mostly you. That is mostly what we'll do. You're gonna die. You're gonna die a painful death all day long, Link. Oops, whoa. See you later, Bowser. Okay, so this guy, he's being... No, Peach, no! Shoots. Man, it's very easy to accidentally fall into a hole and die in this game. It is very easy to accidentally fall in holes and die painful deaths in this game. Gosh darn it. Get me back up there. Get me up there. Get out of here, Link. Slap him in the face and throw him away. Slap him in the face and throw him away. Snag those trophies. Let's see if we can actually snag some trophies. Okay, I'm learning how to very carefully walk. Okay, there's one. Yeah, I'm learning how to carefully walk. There we go. Perfect. Yes, I'm learning how to finagle the control stick so I can actually walk. Because I was having, that was a difficulty we were having in the early, in the first few videos of this series, was we were kind of struggling to just do some basic walking. We were always dashing. I think I commented on that at one point. But now I am kind of learning how this controller works. Okay, you guys are starting to piss me off a little bit. Get out of here. Just go away, my friend. Go away. Get hit by a pan. But I will say that Peach definitely is probably one of my favorite characters to play as in this game. In like all of the Smash games. She's just super fun to play as. Team Jigglypuff. Fantastic. You guys are going to be an issue, aren't you? You guys are going to cause me significant issues. Jigglypuff. Get away, Jigglypuff. I want you to go away. I do not like you. You're causing me issues, but mostly just distracting me. That's all there is to it. This Jigglypuff has a crown. It's kinda cool. It must be royalty. And I am beating up on royalty, just like everybody wants to do. See you later. See you later. Race to that finish. Woohoo! Run forward. I said run forward. Run ever forward at super speeds. That's what we like to do. We want to get to where we want to be going. But where are we going to go? I'm not really sure. Let's just see where we can go here. Let's go upwards this time. Oh, that's right. The up one is the hardest one. I forgot all about that. This is gonna be hard. But then again, I think we did pretty well. I'm just gonna sing the entire time. We only have 10 seconds, so you know what? We should probably do something like this. Here we go. Good job, Peach. Good job, Peach. You made it nice and far there. Metal Kirby, huh? Okay, so Metal Kirby's gonna be a nuisance. Yep, and that's exactly why you're gonna be a nuisance, is because you're gonna eat me, and you're gonna return my damage back to me. That's one thing I've never been particularly good at with Peach, as much as I like playing as Peach. I've never been particularly good at that. Now, that's one thing I want to start practicing, is dodging. That's one thing I'm going to start practicing, is dodging. Because that's one thing I am very good at in Brawl and Ultimate, is dodging. It's one thing I do pride myself on in my playing in the newer games, is dodging and grabbing. So I'm going to start practicing that. I am going to start practicing that. We'll be giving ourselves a much easier time if we start getting better at that. How's it going, Master Hand? You exist. I'm just gonna destroy you. Man, this should be relatively simple. I am not all that concerned about you. Just gonna dodge and avoid you. So you are gonna be okay. I'm not all that scared of you, Master Hand. Ow. So we've done significantly better in... Oh no! Shoots! Darn it, Master Hand. Why do you have to be this way? This is what I was worried about, was Crazy Hand would show up. Okay, well. How's it going, Crazy Hand? How's it going, Crazy Hand? I'm a little bit scared of Crazy Hand, but I'm not super scared of him. See, I still have 2 lives to deal with. There we go. Okay, I got rid of Master Hand. So that's going to make getting rid of Crazy Hand a little bit easier. Do I get anything for beating Crazy Hand? That would be kind of cool. I don't actually remember if I get anything for beating Crazy Hand. But we're in a pretty good position to beat him, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and try to beat Crazy Hand. It's going to be hard, but I think we can entirely manage it. I think we are entirely capable of managing to beat him. He's a lot easier to beat when you're just fighting him all by himself. So I think we can manage somehow. Somehow or another. We still have 2 lives to deal with. We still have 2 whole lives. Man, he stays much higher when he's doing his laser. Yeah, he stays a lot higher than Master Hand does. That's just a little bit scary. Get out of here, Master Hand, or Crazy Hand. I'm not interested in your nonsense. You can try to grab me if you so desire. It's not gonna complete anything for you. There we go. So that's Crazy Hand and Master Hand taken care of. Classic clear, Crazy Hand KO. Look at all that. That's crazy. So yeah, it does seem like Crazy Hand is just a random encounter. He doesn't seem to show up every single time. Which is okay, I guess. And I'm not going to be upset about that. But do I get anything for beating him? That's the question. Do I get his trophy or anything? Do I get any special trophy? I mean, I get 80,000 extra points at the end of the classic mode, but beyond that, do I get anything? That's the question I'm now asking. I'm not entirely sure. I am not entirely sure.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. You got the Peach Trophy. Nope, I didn't get anything more. I just got some extra points. Alright, so it really doesn't, like, do much for you. It's just kind of there. Alright, well, at the end of the video, we'll go ahead and do the target test at the end. So let's go ahead and do one more. We'll go ahead and play as our good friend Yoshi. Let's see, what do we want to play as? That's a nice color. But I'm going to go ahead and play as the end of castle color Yoshi, the deep blue Yoshi. Well, no, we just played as a blue character. You know what? Let's just play as the normal color green Yoshi. Okay, so I probably cut out that first attempt at that. That first attempt did not go particularly well, so let's go ahead and try this a second time. Let's go ahead and try this a second time. Yeah, I died quite early on that previous attempt, so let's go ahead and try this a second time without messing up too badly. Hopefully that would be nice. But who's to say, though, I'm playing just a little bit badly. Playing just a little bit badly. I mean, I'm already playing better than I did last time, though, which is probably good. Definitely already playing better than last time. I'm with Jigglypuff. That's not going to help me very much against Team Fox. Being against Team Fox is not going to help me. Use my downward strokes all the time. Destroy you all the time. Get out of here, Falcon guy. I had no chance of seeing what was in that capsule. Ooh, it's a bunny hood. I like bunny hoods. Oh, Jigglypuff is still alive? I thought Jigglypuff died. I thought I watched him die. I guess I was wrong. I guess I was horribly, horribly mistaken. I am out of coffee and I'm very, very sad. I am a very, very sad child that I am out of coffee. Break those targets. So we're already farther than we were in the previous attempt at this. So that is fantastic, I suppose. That is where we are, my friend. All right, so where are we going with all of this? Let's see if we can actually complete this thing. Oh wait, is there something way up above there? Is there something way up above? I'm not sure. There's a couple things way up above. Yeah, how do I get up there? I am not sure. There we go, like that. That is how you get up there. I suppose that makes sense. I'm trying to do an upwards... There we go. That is going to be annoying to go for. There we go. A new record. A new record for actually completing the target test the first time around. Versus Ness. Stupid Ness. Attacking me right off the bat and taking unnecessary damage. Oh no, now I'm small. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Haha. Now I'm invincible and there ain't nothing you can do. The good thing though is the unfortunate thing though is he's gonna try to run away from me. It's a party ball. What's gonna be inside the party ball? Get out of here, Ness. It's just kind of strange that when you're invincible, the enemy tries to run away from you, but when the enemy is small from a mini mushroom, it doesn't try to run away from you then, which is kind of interesting. Whoa, that's an imposing image. How's it going, Jigglypuff? You're gonna be just the simplest thing in the entire world to deal with because you're a huge hitbox, and you're just gonna be the easiest thing in the entire world to destroy. I'm just gonna go ahead and juggle you if you don't mind. See you later. Jigglypuff. See you later, Jigglypuff. It was nice to know you. Stage that bonus. Let's see what we can get. Who's to say I don't know? Let's just find out, I guess. Ooh, we got a couple of things. Oops, well, if I don't mess it up. Darn it! Ah, shoot. I mean, we got one. One is better than none, I suppose. One is better than none, I suppose. And I'm not going to complain. Don't die! Ah. I guess you can't do a classic mission without dying at least once. Man, this level is legitimately... This stage is legitimately scary in Brawl, actually. And I mean Melee, actually. It's not so much of an issue in the later games, but this is actually like really hard and scary in this game. Which makes sense, it's the first game it's in, so they would have to make it scary. They would have to make it a scary level, right? Team Mario! Mario! But I will say that the Melee voiceover is my favorite of all the games. Just gonna keep on doing this over and over again. Because you know what, that was a strategy that was working there for a second. Leave me alone, Mario. Leave me alone, Mario. I like all of your colors, but I'm not interested in you. I do not want a gun. That is not what I want. That is not what I want either. That is not what I want either. I am failing miserably at this right now. I am failing miserably. I am not doing a good job. Can I actually... Yeah, I can't pass through that. Okay, Mario's just gonna kill himself, and I'm just gonna kill myself. It's pretty great. Okay, get out of here, Mario. Get out of here, Mario. Okay, so you actually run relatively quickly, Yoshi, so you should be able to make it pretty far realistically. And you fall super fast too. So you should be able to make it pretty far. So let's see how far you can get, Yoshi. Let's see how far we can go. Let's go in the middle one. Let's go in the middle one. Because you can fly, and you can go over the, you can go over the lava. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, hold on. Maybe I should have gone into that door. Maybe I should have gone in that door. I do not know. There we go, right here. There we go, right there. Well, that kind of looks like a skull. That's kind of scary looking. Oh no, metal ice climbers. They're gonna be beating me up with metal hammers. Metal hammers. I don't like that. I don't like the frequency in which you guys are attacking me right now. Not a big fan of that nonsense. I'm trying to do smashes, but they're not working. They're attacking me faster than I can pull off smash attacks. I mean, I'm attacking them more frequently, but... Oh no, don't freeze me. Haha, I can stay on the platform. I'm incapable of standing on the platform. Now you're by yourself and you're not going to survive. See you later. Da, 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 da. You lose so many points. That's insane. That is insane how many points you lose. That is insane how many points you lose. Well, that's unfortunate. That is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, I suppose. This Let's Play isn't meant to show off my skills at this game. It's just meant to be an experience. And that is what we are dealing with. Hopefully we don't have to fight Crazy Hand again. Because I don't feel like fighting him again. I really don't. Not necessarily feel like fighting him again. Not at all. So if we can avoid it, that'd be nice. I mean, he doesn't appear to be showing up, so... Yeah, he just seems to be a little special thing you can do and get some extra points, but... He doesn't seem to show up again if you die, which is nice. But it'd be nice if I could manage to survive fighting Crazy Hand so I can get those points, because those points are nice. I mean, I lose a whole bunch of points for doing a continuation, which is really, really unfortunate how many points I lose. It really affects my final score. Yeah, it really affects my final score. It's crazy. It's crazy how much it affects my final score. There you go, Yoshi. There you go, Yoshi. Okay, so do we get anything for completing Yoshi's mission, for completing Yoshi's classic mode besides Yoshi's trophy? That's the question. I am not so sure. Let's just see what we get. Congratulations! Look at all those Yoshis. Look at all those Yoshis. You got the Yoshi trophy. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do Stadium target test. And then do Peach's target test. Because we messed up Peach's target test, so let's go ahead and try this again. Let's go ahead and try this again. And actually be able to do it, hopefully. That'd be nice, that'd be nice. Okay, so it's relatively simple. It's relatively simple, Peaches. It just takes a little bit of precise platforming, which that's pretty much all of them, is taking some precise platforming, so it's really not that big a deal. I just kind of messed up that final jump, which isn't surprising to me, because, you know what, that's just how I am in video games. I mess up simple jumps. That's just how I am in video games. I mess up simple jumps. Can I grab that, please? There we go. That is what I wanted to do, is grab that target. Thank you much. Okay, can I actually grab this time? There we go. That's what I should have done last time, but I pressed the wrong button. Okay, well, let's go ahead and read the trophies and call the video a success. How many trophies did we get? That is the big question. That is the big question. Ooh, we got a ton of trophies. Are these, yes, they're looping. Okay, well, let's go ahead and read Yoshi. Yoshis are gentle, fleet-of-foot dinosaurs that make their home on idyllic Yoshi's Island. They come in a variety of colors and have evolved an interesting trait to help increase their numbers. They transform anything to swallow into an egg. With adhesive tongues and bottomless bellies, Yoshis have been known to eat anything. Super Mario World, August 1991. I'm going to change the color of the background because I like changing the color of the background. Then we got Peach. Good old Peach. Princess Peach presides over the Mushroom Kingdom from her huge castle. Her loyal subject Toad does his best to protect her, but always seems to fail spectacularly. Besides her royal duties, Peach is interested in both tennis and golf. Since she's so magnanimous, she'll even deign to play a few matches with the evil Bowser. Super Mario Bros. October 1985. Warp Star. The Warp Star originated as Kirby's Ride. It helped the ponderous puffball get around at high speed. Hop on the Warp Star in Super Smash Bros. Melee and your character will rapidly launch up and off the screen. You'll return in a flash, causing an explosion as you hit the ground. Try holding a direction to alter your landing. Kirby's Dream Land, August 1992. Starman. This item makes you invulnerable to all attacks for a short period of time. The Starman bounces around and eventually tumbles out of the stage, but all you need to do is touch it to power up. It possessed similar powers in Super Mario Bros., except you could also harm your enemies just by touching them while under its influence. Super Mario Bros. October 1985. The Party Ball. Ooh. The party balls are just what they sound like, a recipe for wild fun packed into a paper ball. Throw or strike one into the air, then wait for it to trigger its time release. Parties are always unpredictable, so here are the odds on how zany your party might be. Self-destruction 10%, food banquet 36%, Ba-Bomb Fest 12%, or other 42%. Ooh, that's interesting. December 2001. Is that all of them? Look at that, that's every single one. Alright guys, so thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on with more classic missions. And as always, I really do appreciate you guys watching. It truly does mean the entire world to me. I will see you guys in the next episode.